and welcome to a LibraryPalooza Look Back. I am Melanie from Zachry Middle School, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with author Patrick Carman. In addition to creating fantastical worlds in his numerous series books, he has also developed exciting ways for readers to interact with his novels in both the physical format and gaming format. Always seeking new ways to engage readers is a hallmark of Mr. Carman's career. Welcome, Mr. Carman.
Well, thank you. I feel welcomed. Good job. Good job on that.
You were featured at LibraryPalooza 2014. What do you remember about this event?
What year was it again?
2014.
24. I don't even remember what year it was. Well, now it's 2021, and everything is a blur. I'm not as young as I used to be, so I can't really remember much past yesterday's breakfast. But I do remember having a really fun time. It was pretty early in the, I don't know that it was the first, was that the first LibraryPalooza or the second one or the third? It was one of the early ones. And I do remember there being a lot of energy and everybody was excited and a lot of kids running around, and the way it was set up was a lot of fun. And the presentation I gave, I remember having a really fun time doing it. And I have lots of friends in Texas, like Mrs. Podmore and lots of other librarians. And so it kind of feels like coming home to go to an event there. So I had a great time. And I wish I could remember any other specifics. I do so many events. I've done thousands of events. So I can't remember the specifics, but I do remember a good feeling about the whole thing, and that it was really a fun time. I remember we were over, I don't know if it was Miss Podmore's house or somebody's house, and we had a dinner and we were all sitting outside and just hanging out together. That was fun too.
Was this the first time you had met any of the other panelists there?
It was. I live in a little town called Walla Walla, Washington, in the middle of nowhere. So I don't unless I go to an event and see writers at events, I don't really hang around. I have some fishing friends and some fly fishing friends of mine that are writers that I fish with every year. But other than that, yeah, I don't see a lot of other writers. I'm out here by myself.
What have been some writing or professional highlights since being part of LibraryPalooza in 2014?
Let's see. So I do lots of books that are normal books, but I also do a lot of them that are multimedia books, because I feel like more than ever, it's really important to meet young readers halfway. I'm guessing, Melanie, you like to read once in a while. Mm-hmm. But not all kids your age do like to read that much, and it can be a challenge to get young people to do something besides play Fortnite and get on Minecraft and go on YouTube. And there's a lot of exciting things to do out there. And so I try to make a lot of projects that again kind of meet young readers halfway. The first thing I did like that was 39 Clues, which is a long time ago. And then I had a series called Skeleton Creek, which was a book and a movie at the same time, and some other ones like that. And then recently, since LibraryPalooza, I did one called Voyagers, which was 6 books, and it was a big science fiction story with lots of online games and things that kids could play or young readers could play. And then my most recent one is called Tower Vale, which I came to Texas and went to a lot of schools and shared. That one is a book and a video game at the same time. So you read it, but it's not, the book's in the wrong order. So you might read like 20 pages, but then the book will say, don't turn the page or it'll be on the wrong page of the story. Instead, you go get the free app out of the App Store and you play a level of the game. And if you beat the level of the game, it'll tell you what page to turn to in the book. So you go back and forth like that throughout the whole book. I think you pay 7 levels of a video game, and then that guides you through the whole book. So it's kind of a fun way to, again, if you like to play video games, this is a book you could read and take a break every half hour and play a level of a game. So that's probably the latest one. And then I'm working on right now, I'm doing a whole bunch of story-driven podcasts. So I've created a whole universe, kind of like an Avengers style universe for kids, 5 different shows that are all interconnected, and they're all superheroes and different things. And you listen to these stories as podcasts, and they just go on and on and on and on and on. So I'm doing that right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that answers the last question. What can your readers look forward to reading from you, and what are you working on now?
Well, there you go. So what I'm really, and I am working on another, there's 3 books in that Tower Vale series and 2 of them are out. And there's one more that I'm working on. So that'll finish that series. But I'm really spending a lot. I have to write 100 episodes of these podcasts this year. So I'm spending a lot of, in fact, on that computer back there, that little guy right there, there's a script right on there on that computer that I'm working on right now. So I'm writing at a pace of about a script every day for that project. But if you're into that sort of thing, you can go to a website. It's just gokidgo.com. And at Go Kid Go, you'll see what the shows are and how to find them. And that starts releasing in about a month. So I'm excited. It's a totally different way to tell a story. And I'm excited to do that too.
That's it for our LibraryPalooza Look Back with Patrick Carman. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. We look forward to your upcoming work and definitely look forward to the time when you can travel back to San Antonio.
I am looking forward. I love coming to Texas and I love San Antonio. So I bet you'll see me as soon as they'll let me come back into your school. So thank you. Great job doing that, Melanie. And I hope you have a super day.
Thank you.
All right.